Hey, what's up guys, how's it going on? Thank you so much for clicking the video, and this on the display is something that we actually wanted from Clash of Clans and is finally up in Clash Royale as well. But a bit of twist to what you can actually have from Clash of Clans. So the game mode is pretty simple. I'll be explaining you everything regarding clan wars and the reward system, what you actually have to concentrate when you're actually in the clan wars itself. So before I start over, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel for Clash of Clans or Clash Royale content. Make sure you click on the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any of my updates regarding any of the content I upload. So up here, this is the clan war up in here. So it is the collection day that we're actually going through. So if any of your co-leader or your leader starts up a war, they actually have the privilege to start up a war. So if they do, then you're gonna end up in this page. So this down here is clan wars. This up here is collection day. If you can read here, this is the collection day. After 20 hours and 37 minutes, we'll be redirected to clan wars. But then up in this day, what you're actually going to do, you and a couple of your team members who are interested are going to join up and attack and make sure that they're actually using their 3 attacks and going to contribute the cards. So what does that mean? So the amount of players over here is what you cannot select. So let me just get this out of the way. So if you are a co-leader or maybe a leader, you cannot select the amount of players that you actually want in the wall. That is actually up in there. In Clash of Clans, you can actually select the player you want to actually include in your wall, but then up in here you don't have that option. The players who are willing to attack are gonna end up in this first tab, up in this first section, and then the players who actually didn't do at least one attack are gonna come up down here who are not interested. That is what they actually want to mean. So up in the collection day, you just have 3 attacks to do. So once you do the 3 attacks, you're done. You just can spectate and do all the other stuff, but then you just have 3 attacks to do. So what are the kind of attacks you can actually do? You have a 2 vs 2, if you can actually see here. You have 2x elixir in 2 vs 2 mode itself. That's really cool. And you have the draft challenge, which is again really awesome. This is 1 vs 1, and then you have 2x elixir 1 vs 1. You have sudden death challenge, and then maybe a couple more which I actually didn't see, and I don't know if they're actually there or not, but then these are the game modes that you're actually gonna have. So at a current point of time, if 3 kind of game modes are there, then you can actually select only from these 3. So if suppose your 2 clanmates actually start up a 2 vs 2, then once the attack is done, then this game mode will no longer be available. It will be actually swapped up with maybe the sudden death challenge or maybe some other challenge which is completely unpredictable. So that is something that you actually have to keep in mind. So if you're actually into one particular game mode, then you actually have to cycle it through in order to get that again. So you just have 3 attacks again. So if you actually win the battle, if you can actually come up here, so if you actually win up a battle, you're actually gonna get this one right here, which says 140 cards. If you actually win it, it's not 140 cards, it's somewhat less, I guess, but I don't know. But if you actually win a battle up in the collection day, this is war day, but then if you win a battle up in collection day, you're actually gonna end up getting this chest. But then if you lose, you're gonna get this one, the free chest that you can actually see over here. So if you're losing, you're gonna get the free chest. If you're gonna win, you're gonna end up getting this one, the big unknown one. So that is what it is. So no matter which one, whether you lose or win, you're gonna end up getting cards. So the cards over here are really one thing that you actually have to think about. So you're actually going to have 3 attacks, and depending on the win or loss, you're actually going to contribute the amount of cards. So the if you lose, then you're going to end up sending less cards toward the clan cards over here. If you win, you're going to end up sending more cards over here. So there are some rules over here. The first and the foremost one is that if you have a card higher over here, say the Mega Knight over here, which is level 2, if you can actually see here, oh my goodness. So if you can actually go here, and if you can see see it says level 2, but then I personally have level 1, so that means I cannot use this card in the game itself. In the Clan Wars, I personally cannot use it, so I have to actually have another card which is kind of good enough in terms of levels. So again, I have the princess over here, and I have an option to upgrade. So if I upgrade, I'll be in a position to use the princess in any of my decks. So that is a simple idea. Again, if I am actually having to use the P.E.K.K.A, I have level 3, and then if I actually upgrade it, it becomes level 4, and then I can use it again. Again, the fireball is the same case, but then it's not the case with the Royal Giant because I have level 9, and level 9 is required itself. So if you are having a less leveled card, then you actually have to upgrade it, or you are not going to end up actually having a card itself. So if you're actually making up a deck, you can actually edit a deck and take this into the battle, but then when it actually comes to the war day, it's not going to let you actually use a card that is higher than what you're actually having. So that is something that you actually have to keep in mind. And again, the tournament levels won't be considered, so they're not tournament standard cards. All are the cards that you are actually going to have. That is the things that you're actually going to consider. So when it comes to the Clan Wars, again, there are leagues over here. If you actually getting 400 of these trophies, you're gonna end up in bronze 3. If you're having 200, you're gonna end up in bronze 2, and then 0, you're gonna end up in bronze 1. It keeps on increasing. 600, then you come up to silver, and then goes on. So when it actually comes to the Clan Wars season, the Clan Wars rewards, then you're actually gonna get these. So if you're first in the season, then you're actually gonna get this one, the huge one, 1890 coins and 270 of the cards, which contains 6 epics and 54, and then it has a chance of getting 1 legendary in 10 times. That's around 10% if I'm not wrong, out of 100%. So 10% chance of getting a legendary out of 100%. When it comes to this again would probably have a high percentage, maybe 5 or 4 or something like that. These two, I don't know. But then based on the position you actually get on the season, this is where you're actually going to end up getting the rewards from. When it actually comes to the rules, the bronze, you're actually gonna have maximum level of level 9. If you're lower than level 9, then you're actually gonna get into the what is that, king level, that is level 8. So players who are about level 8 can be in a position to play the Clan Wars. If they're not, then they cannot. They actually have to be above level 8. So we are probably in over here. If you're probably level 8 and above, then you're into Clan Wars. So again, you actually have to have a good kind of battling skills. So if you're ending up in a higher arena, the rewards are again going to be much better for you. So again, as I said, these are the wins over here. So if you are going to get 1 win up in the Clan War, and again, this is something important which actually be said over here. So you just have 3 attacks in the collection day and just 1 attack in the war day. So if you're gonna win it, you're gonna get this one, and if you're gonna lose, you're gonna get this one. Win, lose, win, lose. So you have to select the right one, and you're gonna get 140 cards out of that. So that is something that you actually have to keep in mind. So the season ends in 6 days, so it's gonna be a season kind of game over here. So based on the season, you're gonna rank up in here. So again, just 1 attack over here, so make sure you're keeping that in mind. So the other thing that you can actually try is go down to chat and go down to the war deck, and if you can actually long press on it, you can actually change, or you can just tap on it and you can just select the kind of arena you want, and after you start the friendly battle, you probably send a message to the clan and you can select the deck that you want, which is right over here. You can actually go over here and edit the deck over here. You can actually share it to your clan as well, so that you're actually giving them the best deck possible in the Clan Wars. And the deck you're actually going to use is something that you can actually try up in the the friendly battle, and know if your deck is having a potential to beat up against those opponents. So that is something that you actually have to try when you're actually going in for the attack in the Clan War, because you just have 1 attack, and that is just going to decide whether you're going to win that higher amount of rewards or not. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm really excited for the battle day over here. So 20 more hours and then we'll be heading over to here and probably have an attack over there. So it's pretty simple. Again, you cannot select the number of players you actually want. The players who are actually participating are going to end up getting the rewards. The players who aren't are not going to get anything And that's pretty much it, you guys. You probably have the general idea. It's pretty simple. Just get your 3 attacks done in the collection day. Make sure you're selecting the right card by going to clan cards, edit deck, and you select the right deck over here. And once that's done, get into the war deck, and I mean the war day, and bang everyone out on there and just get those higher rewards. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and lastly, thank you so much for watching till the very end. I'm Ayrus, and I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, goodbye.